Perhaps the most discussed subject in the public forum at the moment is what to do about the Supreme Court nominee, Mr. Kavanaugh. You had voiced early on some praise for the qualities that he brought to the table. Now, as an Attorney General, you have cases pending before the Supreme Court. Everybody agrees that this nomination is important to every person in the United States, every state in the United States. So based upon the information on the table now, we're waiting for the FBI's investigation. But what is your personal opinion of the best way to handle this? If there's nothing new disclosed or discussed, should he be appointed to the Supreme Court?
Tom, you're absolutely right. When he was name was sent up to Capitol Hill by the president, I looked at his qualifications. I thought he was very, very, very well qualified. I actually had voted on him, I believe, for the district.
You were on the Judiciary Committee.
I was on the Judiciary Committee,
right.
D.C. District Court that he went on, very well respected. I think the process has to play out. I think that what has happened has been unfair to the professor, and I think it's been, in many respects, unfair to him. I think it's at least been, maybe a better word is it's been sad for both of them. But I think, you know, remember I'm an old prosecutor, a former prosecutor I like to say instead of old, but I have to have the evidence, and I think, you know, it's all fact driven. So I think it makes sense that the FBI is out there seeing what else there is out there. I'm not going to prejudge this. I don't think the American people should prejudge anything. I think we should wait until we get all the facts, and then everybody can make their call from there. But I don't have all the facts today. And look, this is a very serious allegation. I have spent my career, one of the things I'm particularly proud of is what I have done throughout my career in regard to victims of sexual assault. When I was a county prosecuting attorney, we had not gotten convictions before I took office on rape for a long time. And my assistant, Bill Skink, and I started thinking, well, what do we need to do? And what we discovered was, look, well, people have not been paying enough attention to the victim. Let's go work with the victims. And so we got justice for the victims in a number of cases, something I did as Attorney General I'm very proud of. We don't talk about very much. Let's mention one more thing. In regard to rape crisis centers, we did a survey 3 or 4 years ago in regard to victim programming in the state of Ohio, and I don't think it had ever been done before. And what we tried to see is where the holes were. We wanted a seamless situation, so if you're a victim of sexual assault, no matter what county you're in, you can get help. And so we found where the holes were. We haven't plugged them all, but we plugged a lot of them, and we've taken the rape crisis centers out and spread out their ability to impact. So I take this very, very seriously. I think the public should take it seriously, but let's wait. Let's wait till all the facts come in.
So you don't believe he's been irreparably damaged? I mean, many people would say, well, to just have this many accusations and to have that petulant outburst in display and the way he was disrespectful, and is that the kind of temperament you want in a Supreme Court justice? Some people, I mean, a lot of people are all in behind him, 110%, but many people think he's already proven himself unworthy.
I think we wait till all the evidence is in. I mean, it's like, again, I'll reference a jury. The judge always tells the jury, ladies and gentlemen, the jury, do not make up your mind until all the evidence is in. And then the judge even tells them, when you go back to the jury room, don't state your position immediately, because you may be persuaded by somebody else. So take it slow, get it right. That's what I think we should do as a country.